So basically, you fucked the clip, right? We're trying to do this clip, and it's fucked. We fucked the clip up now, so we need to make another clip.
Royally. Biggest crime.
What do you mean the biggest crime?
Well, you know, you've broken the film clip laws.
I didn't know there were laws. It's just like I think doesn't generally one in every two clips fail anyway.
In my eyes, you know, most of them fail. There's only a couple that actually end up working. You know, like the Madonna's Material Girl, that's a win.
We're not even in that ballpark. We don't have that kind of money to put on a clip like Madonna's Material Girl or Michael Jackson's Remember the Time with the pyramids and the Egyptian dances. We don't. We're trying to do a clip for $100. But I think the guy that made the clip's going to charge me a couple of grand. And we've got nothing.
No. I hope he doesn't charge you a couple of grand. That was a shit looking clip.
He won't be charging me a couple of grand, he'll be charging us a couple of grand.
Oh really?
Yeah. We're in together.
But you gotta talk about the cost before things happen. You can't just come here and expect a free meal, a free wine, and then tell me that I've got a huge $2,000 bill for a film clip that didn't even look like coming close to being good in the first place.
As I said, 1 in 2. What if it was amazing?
It's not 1 in 2. I mean,
what if it was amazing? Would you mind paying $2,000 for an amazing clip? That's how much they always charge. In the last clip you did, my mum choreographed it. You got my mum choreographing for free. We got the filmmaker. Did the filmmaker charge us for the last one we did?
Yeah, I had to pay $2 or $3,000.
No.
All my money's gone into these schemes.
Did the last guy charge $2 or $3,000 for that last clip?
Definitely, yeah.
At least it was a good clip that one.
And then he shipped off to Berlin, so they couldn't even finish the proper edits.
Mm.
We missed out on the 5-year-old kid dancing Michael Jackson in the fish and chip shop.
That's right. Look, the bottom line is we might be charged that much money and we don't have a clip, so we need to do a clip. I didn't come over here for free meal and free wine. I came over here to tell you that the clip hasn't worked out. It's that simple.
You told me that 3 hours ago. What are you still doing here?
I'm still trying to work out how we can make the clip work. How can we salvage the clip? We can't salvage the clip. There's nothing usable in the clip. And I think my idea was a bad idea. It didn't work. So...
yeah, I mean, you don't know something's a good idea until you've tried it, though.
That's what I did. But what I'm saying is 1 in 2 things seem to fall over. Maybe more, as you're saying. But we don't have the money that Madonna has. We've got to work within our means. This guy put in 3 days of tests. He's emailing me tests. Here's another test, and I'm saying it's all looking good. And then we got in there, and for some reason the room we were shooting it in, no one had been in the room for 30 years, and there was dust on the floor like this, and I was breathing in dust. I couldn't breathe, and I was like, this is the wrong room, but everything started going wrong. Then Bernard had to draw the artwork on the wall, but they wrapped his hand up in a dishwashing glove and then a green t-shirt and then wrapped him up in gaffer tape. And then he's trying to draw and he looked like a cripple. He was always going to fail.
So he's never free to, produce the art that he wants to produce.
Yeah, like Bernard works best.
He was in the shackles.
He was in the shackles.
Yeah. He was in the shackles like Houdini, and he couldn't get out of the cage with the dishwashing glove.
But I knew the whole time that was happening that there was something wrong, not right. The guy making the film clip, doing the filming, he'd done all the pre-production work great, but he was in the corner playing Scrabble on his phone the whole way through the thing.
The whole clip?
Yeah. Well, he only had to press record because he knew that what he was doing was going to work.
No,
so what he did,
work.
What he shot worked, but the ideas didn't work. Like what he shot, well, maybe it didn't work, but he probably could have had more input, but really...
there's nothing more of a vibe killer than someone playing their Scrabble or their Words with Friends in the corner of the room while you're trying to do some high art sort of idea to try.
The guy's 65 years old and he's got 4 kids. 2 of them have grown up, and then he's on the second marriage. He's 65 and he's got an 8-year-old and a 12-year-old.
He's on the pension.
No, he works every day in film. He's worked with everyone. He's one of the big guys.
It sounds like if he's doing what he did to us today, then he's making a fortune. It's $2,000 to sit in the corner and play Words with Friends while someone else is in the shackles.
He might charge
a shithouse.
He might charge $20.
Clip.
I haven't spoken money.
Yeah.
I just told him we haven't got much money. We're trying to do this, and he got excited and started talking. But he's put in probably 20 hours to something that's fallen over. Now, if this guy's going to charge $20 at 20 hours, what are we up for? Is that 400 or 4,000?
I think it's 400.
Who gets paid $20 an hour these days? He had a big Volkswagen, maroon coloured, with gear in it. Like, it took 20 trips to get the gear out of the truck, up the stairs. He had lights, he had everything.
That's depressing.
So we've got to come up with a clip in the next day. Otherwise, if we don't come up with a clip in the next day, I've got to find a publicist. I don't have a publicist as well. So we've got to come up with a clip in the next day. I've got to find a publicist in the next day. Because basically I've told Canberra that you're going to sell out the show. Because I said people love him in Canberra. And Sydney, I said he hasn't been to Sydney yet.
I haven't been to Canberra for 10 years. The last time I went, I think I visited the Coin Museum or something.
I told Sydney I was going to spend $3,000 on publicity, and it was going to be packed. It's going to be really good. Hugh's got heaps of friends in Sydney that will come out to see him. It'll be a big night. So we don't have a
I've
clip.
got one friend.
Well, you're going to have a lot. We're going to have to make up fucking friends. We're going to have to invent these friends.
We're going to have to invent friends.
You must have friends in Sydney.
I've got one friend.
Who?
James Tudball.
I fucking thought James Tudball's got thousands of friends, and you knew people in Sydney. Do you not know anyone in Sydney?
Well, he runs the whole wedding thing, but he could try and get some of the peeps along.
Oh man, this is going to be so fucked. You're going to drive on a love trip with Shess to Sydney and Canberra. You're saying no to a wedding worth $650 and woe to another wedding. You could have earned $1,000 that week, and you go to Canberra and Sydney to earn zero, to lose money.
This whole year's about losing money though, because apparently you gotta lose money to I don't know.
You got to spend money to make money.
You got to spend money. You're never going to make money. We knew that from the start, but it's just more you got to spend money to be an artist, to get your artistry to grow in the garden. You know.
There's no point putting a record out unless people know it's coming out. And the problem we've got right now is you're putting a record out. How are we going to let people know that it's coming out? That's the problem. You want to let them know with a film clip.
Yeah.
We don't have a film clip. You want to let them know by getting a publicist to get the word out for us. We don't have a publicist. I've managed to book the tour. The opening...
We've got a good poster.
But then we've got to pay to get the poster printed and put out, which we're not going to do. We don't have the budget for that. We got a poster anyway. We'll put it up on Facebook.
Yeah, we got.
It'll last for a few minutes,
yeah.
And then it will be disappeared amongst all the other things.
Forever.
I don't know why I do this.
Yeah, neither do I.
Well, you don't have to do anything. You just write the songs, and then turn and play.
That's the best bit. Thinking about all this sort of stuff about promotion and posters and stuff. Because to be honest, I don't give a shit if anyone likes it or not. I love just writing the songs and singing the songs and playing it to my housemates and my immediate friends and recording it at the studio, and that's my favourite part about doing it. You know, performing it live is great too, but the whole thing about trying to get people to like you or not, like,
it's not about liking you, it's people seeing the work, because you wrote the work for the work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They want to like the work.
The problem is, there's more people on the internet. I was looking up. I'm trying to work out how to knit a chicken. I'm looking up knitting, so I'm trying to work out how to knit a chicken, and I can't find any guides to how to knit a chicken. And while I'm searching for maps of how to knit chickens, there's a whole database of people that knit clothes for chickens. And then there's all of these photographs of people with their chickens that are in knitted outfits, and it looks awful. And then I had a realisation that there are more people interested in looking at chickens. There's probably more people have gone and looked at these photographs of chickens knitted in outfits and vests than listen to your music.
Or listen to any music. I reckon there's these...
Your music, or even Archer's, or anyone's.
Well, anyone's. I reckon anyone's. Even if Michael Jackson had to start his career today, he'd be competing against a bunch of old hens in knitted sweaters.
What I'm trying to... Yeah, I get you. Maybe Michael Jackson would be fine. What I'm saying is you create great art, great music, high art, you work really hard, it's very good music, it probably should be recognised, but we can't actually get it out there. Basically, if you're knitting a sweater for a chicken, you've got a better chance of being discovered than you.
Yeah, that's the odds. That's the odds here. My brother told me today that he likes Bruno Mars.
Well, let's give it a go anyway, we'll see what we can get, eh?
Give it a go, too.
Well, do you need alcohol to dance?
No, I'm not drinking. I'm having a week off.
Alright.
Do I have to dance? Can we just get an ice cream?
Yeah, we'll just get an ice cream, you don't have to dance.
Why don't you dance?
He's in the dark. He wants to smile. He wants to smile again. People love him, and he likes people, but he doesn't know they do. He's good at sport. He worries much about losing all his luck. A superstar. He travels far, but it doesn't leave his head. Oh, Fernando, ole, ole. Oh, Fernando, ole, ole. He wants to go far away, but he's afraid of holidays. There's too much time. He worries much about losing all his luck. Oh, Fernando, ole.